Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. We're in our paint booth and we're standing with this Factory 5 Racing 65 Coupe. So you can obviously see now we've got some blue paint on it. There's a couple of pictures where we'll probably just pause and I'll explain what we've done. So before this step, so you saw where they had the high build primer. It was all block sanded out. They went from 400 grit to 600 grit. They did the final prepping and washing and masking. And then we applied a special black sealer. And I'll explain that in a moment. So what we'll do is we're just going to pause for a second. And then we'll just show you, there's a few pictures of this car in like almost like a blackish gray paint surface. So we'll just show you those few pictures in a slideshow and we'll be right back. Okay, so now we're back. You saw where it was kind of, I don't know if it showed up very well in the photos, but it's more of a cross between a black and a really dark graphite gray. So what we did is we tinted the sealer. So it's a very, very important step for two reasons. One is you need to completely seal everything to do with the poly or the fiberglass body, but it also seals and keeps everything nice from UV light and all that kind of crazy stuff later on down the road. So wherever there was body smoother, any work that's been done to the body, it completely seals it, and it also bites into the product, and then the top surface, the pores stay open, which is better to receive this custom blue paint. The other reason why we do the sealer is if we do a black or a very dark gray, this blue has pearl in it, so it will help with the depth of the blue paint. So normally people would just do the body work, they would do like the slick sand gray, and then very few people that I've seen are using a proper sealer to seal it before they do the next step of the paint. But it's very, very important that you seal it, and then you give it a base that will help the paint pop. So not to bore you too much, but if this was going to be, say, a bright red car, then we would do a white sealer underneath and then red on top, and it would really give the red a brilliance and a popping. Same kind of idea with this pearl blue. If we have a graphite gray or a black base sealer, it really gives it the depth and the pearl. So the camera person, I'm not going to ramble on too much, but the camera person can kind of just show you. So this is just the base paint. So there's no clear coat on it. Sometimes it looks kind of blotchy depending on the shading, but this has 5 coats of a special blue. So just to clarify a couple of things, most people, when they're doing the Shelby tribute car, whether it's this Daytona style or the Roadster, there's a lot of people that like to do the Guardsman blue. So they'll do a Guardsman blue with the Wimbledon white striping and bubblegum numbers and so on. So the Guardsman blue is code number F, like Frank, or the actual number is 1622A. So it's really common, really popular, and lots of people do the Guardsman blue if you're going to do it authentic, more of a tribute to the actual race car. without opening up a can of worms, I believe the first one or two Shelby Roadsters, and I believe the first actual 65 Coupe, which was the Shelby Daytona, I believe the first one was called Caspian Blue. So it's a darker blue than the Guardsman Blue, and it was paint code H, was the Ford color, and the PPG number is 12547. So what we did is we painted a sample for our client with the Guardsman Blue and then with the Caspian Blue, and he saw both colors and said the Guardsman's a little bit too light for his liking and the Caspian Blue is a little bit too dark. So what we did is we have our own mixing and paint station. We created our own color by adding metallic and pearl. So it's basically across this color that you're looking at, which is really hard to do with the depth or the metallic because it's just the base. But when this is clear coated, it's really going to pop because we've got 3 different pearls and 2 different metallics. So it'll give it a lot of depth and a totally different color, very unique. This car is going to be number 26. It's our client's favorite color. So we like to have the car unique. The color, we tend not to share the paint code with other cars that are the same. A previous 65 Coupe, we did a different pearl and it was number 18. So we like to kind of play with the colors a little bit. So this is a custom color that we've created at Last Chance Auto Restore. So basically from this stage, the next time that you'll see this car, we'll have all of the masking lines out and measured and marked because we're going to do the 2 white stripes in Wimbledon white. Those of you who are familiar with the car, the back half of this rear section is white. And then we have the bubble gum or the big round dots for the doors, which we're going to do later. So the focus right now is on the body. So in the next video, we'll share with you all the masking, show you what's involved before they spray the white and then before they do the numbers. So we'll just show you different stages before it's clear coated. So I thank you for watching. This is the Factory 5 Racing 65 Coupe. And I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.